What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. We have one of the most fun videos I film, and that is a Trader Joe's haul. I just love Trader Joe's, okay? There is something about Trader Joe's that just brings me such joy. It's a smaller haul. It's about, I want to say it was about $77. And I ended up just going in there because they recently released the mini cooler bags, and one of my friends wanted me to pop in and see if they had it. And then I also needed a couple of staples that we had run out of. One of them was because I dropped an entire gyoza sauce on the ground. So great job, Kate. So I had to replace that. So I popped in, used it as my excuse because I was going to Costco anyway and it's right near it. So in this video, I'll be sharing all of our Trader Joe's finds for today. We'll discuss a couple of the things that I've tried in the past and ended up loving, so I repurchased it today. And then at the end of the video, we're going to be doing one of our fun taste tests. We got a Danish princess pastry. And I also discuss a little bit about a new obsession that I found during this haul. So stick through to the end for that because John is joining me and it's always a great time. If this is your first video with me, thank you so much for giving me a chance and clicking on that thumbnail. Over here, I do a lot of haul videos. So we got Trader Joe's, Costco, Sam's Club, grocery hauls. I also share some quick meal inspiration. I'm a mom of 3. I have 3 kids, 2 and under. So anything I can do to try and share some of the things that I found to make dinner time a little bit faster, I am happy to do that. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing before you leave. It means the absolute world to me. All right, let's get into the video. Good evening, my friends. We have a Trader Joe's haul for you. It's on the smaller side because technically I had no business going to Trader Joe's. I have been at Trader Joe's so much lately that I'm considering having my mail forwarded there. They keep popping up on Instagram with different things that I want to try, and every time I go to Costco, I'm like, well, Trader Joe's is right there. Let's pop in. And then they don't have what I want, but I somehow still spend money. But I actually held myself back a little bit today. I only spent around $75. So for me at Trader Joe's, if you guys know, that's actually pretty impressive. Okay, I think we get it. But let's go ahead and talk about the things that we grabbed. If you guys remember in my last Trader Joe's video, I grabbed the gyoza dipping sauce to go with the soup dumplings. Yeah, I managed to just drop that on the ground after only using about 2 tablespoons of it. So that was fun for me. But I loved it so much that I said, you know what, you're just going to replace it, even though I probably don't deserve it because I didn't treat it right the first time. I also grabbed some of this spicy honey sauce. Reason being, the TikToks got me because I saw someone make a breakfast bowl. It was a protein bowl with greens and all this stuff. And she put the spicy honey on top of her egg. And I said, I gotta try it. I gotta try it, you guys. So I grabbed that for that purpose. The last time I went to Trader Joe's, I walked away from the root beer float bars, which was honestly disrespectful to myself because these are among my favorite treats that Trader Joe's has, and they only come out usually in the summertime. If you've been here before, you know I love to say lightning didn't strike twice. I wasn't going to walk away a second time. I grabbed it this time. My friend also put me in charge of testing this for her because I cannot mail it to her in Hawaii because it's a frozen item. So I'm in charge of trying this. It's my duty as a best friend. What can I say? I had an excuse to buy it, so we're going to give that a try. The kids love these little ziggy zaggies over here, so I grabbed that. I also grabbed some of these carrots because my toddler, he's almost 2.5. He used to love carrots, and now he's like, I don't like carrots anymore. You know how toddlers can be. I was thinking maybe if I give him a variety of colors, maybe he'll come back to the love of his life of carrots. Because he used to put down carrots like crazy. I'm sure he probably just got sick of it. I don't stress about stuff like that. He loves butternut squash. If you want to eat butternut squash, then in 6 months, he's going to be sick of this. And I'm going to have to move on to something else. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm here to cater to you, sir. Cheese blintsies. Funny story about this. So my friend / my neighbor, I told her that I was going to Trader Joe's tonight. And she asked me, can you look for these? And if they have them, can you grab 3 of them for me? And she said, they'll be by the blintsies. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I assumed that she had some of a medical event or just had a mistype on this word. I didn't think this was a real word. I thought that it was just a typo. So I was sure, I don't know what she meant by that. Did I just say, hey, what is that word supposed to be? No, of course I didn't. But thank God she told me where it was going to be because I saw these after going up and down the aisle 3 times. Couldn't find these, which is what she wanted. And then I finally saw these, and these were covered by something else. So thankfully, she gave me the breadcrumbs to get her this. And I felt because of this entire escapade, these should come home with me. They look delicious anyway. Cheese-filled crepes. There's nothing about that doesn't sound like something that would be my party. So I grabbed those Grabbed her 3 of these, and then she was such a fan of them that I grabbed one for us to try. I feel like my kids might love these, so we're gonna see what they think about it. These white cheddar corn puffs, I was hoping they would be like the ones from Buc-ee's. I know everybody freaks out about the Buc-ee's beaver nuggets that are kind of like caramel-y vibes, but to me, the white cheddar ones are actually superior. I was hoping these Trader Joe's ones were gonna be as good because they're a much larger bag for a much lower price. But unfortunately, they kind of just taste like the pirate's booty. So they're good, don't get me wrong. We managed to handle like a third of the bag in the car ride home. Very addicting, very salty, but they're just not at the level of the Buc-ee's ones, but they will do in a pinch. Carolina Gold potato chips were still out, and those are a favorite of John, so I did grab him a bag. I saw these. I've never seen it before, but it wasn't marked as a new item, but the cashier did inform me this is a new item, and she said they're phenomenal, so I'm very excited because I love dark chocolate and I love pistachio. I also grabbed this cheddar chicken sausage. It sounded delicious. It's got unexpected cheddar cheese, caramelized onions, and red peppers. Nothing about that isn't my vibe either. These have been a hit in our house, the strawberry and cream pancake waffle mix. One of them is for us, one of them is for my friend. She asked me to pick one up if I went to Trader Joe's again, and I did. I saw this well-rested herbal tea. There's a tea from Yogi called bedtime tea that I'm obsessed with, and I was thinking this might be like it, and since I saw it, I said I'd grab it. I've never seen that version before. I grabbed John some spring gummies. Those are his favorite, and then his second favorite, the Scandinavian swimmers. We're saving this for a road trip, so those are going to be our road trippy snackies. And then over here, today's taste test item, because we know you guys love the taste test, we're doing this Danish princess pastry. It's a classic Danish pastry dough with custard style filling. I think that it looks so beautiful. It almost looks like a braid. Doesn't it look like a fishtail braid? It's giving Tangled vibes. That's what I'm getting from here. So beautiful. And that's it. That wraps up what we grabbed at Trader Joe's. Let's go see what Cait and John of the future think of this princess pastry. Friends, John's going to be in this in just a minute to join me for a taste test of the Danish princess pastry. Looks like Rapunzel vibes. He'll be here. But since the filming of this video, I have tried a Trader Joe's product that I need to call your attention to, and that is the spicy honey. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm not a professional. I know that there's other hot honeys out there. I can't speak to them, okay? I just met this one, but if it's anything like this, you need it in your life. My first introduction to this was this morning, and I've since consumed it 3 times. Okay, John is here now. He's gonna join us. I've now consumed it 3 times, you guys. First was John is wonderful, and prior to going to work, he makes me breakfast pretty much every day. And I have half an English muffin. We put some Laughing Cow cheese on it, some spinach, a fried egg, and then we drizzled the hot honey.
So when I made mine this morning, I put the hot honey on when it was too hot, and it literally just
went everywhere.
It ran right off. You know what I want to do?
What?
Is put it on the English muffin and then put the egg on top.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially with the Laughing Cow cheese.
Yeah.
But anyways, so what happened was the hot honey accidentally got on my strawberry because I had some strawberries and some chicken sausage as well on the plate, and the honey got on the strawberry, and it was like the best combo ever. So if you're making some fruit salad this summer and you want to mix it up, you want to impress some people, I'm thinking sprinkle some goat cheese in you know what? Hold on. Imagine this. You do a watermelon feta salad with this drizzled over it.
Watermelon feta? Watermelon?
I'm telling you right now.
Hot honey?
And hot honey, John, I'm telling you right now.
Why, is watermelon honey a thing?
It could be.
Okay.
What do you mean? Watermelon's great, honey's great, of course.
But do people put honey on?
I don't care about other people. I care about me.
We care about other people.
Oh,
we
yes,
wouldn't do this
but I don't care what they do, okay? I just want to live my most authentic life.
If you put honey on your watermelon, please tell us.
Please let us know. Do you put salt on your watermelon? Because that's a vibe.
Thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
I love salt on watermelon. Have you never tried that? Because if you're watching this right now and you haven't tried it, I think that you need to get that on the agenda for this summer. Like, make yourself a summer bucket list, and one of them be put salt on watermelon and try it. And your taste buds might explode. So
this hot honey is not hot.
Okay, so and you mean temperature-wise, or you're talking spice?
I'm talking spice. Well,
so first of all, I told my best friend about this, and I called it hot honey, and she was like temperature-wise or spice-wise. So let's clarify. Spicy honey, I think this makes it pretty clear. It's spicy. However, like John said, I'm pretty much a wuss. I can only handle Frank's mild buffalo sauce. Okay? I said on Instagram, I'm like a 0.5 person when it comes for curry. Like, if you've ever gone to like a real curry place, they have you order different levels.
Would you even call it a 0.5? I'd say medium. I wouldn't even
No, medium's like a 4. It goes up to 10.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was so different.
No, it goes up to 10.
Oh, I thought it was
10
like...
is like, don't do that. I don't know who would do that. That's wild. But anyways,
Yeah,
I'm like
sure.
a 0.5 or possibly 0 maybe. I don't know. Whatever introductory curry is, that's me. Okay.
I'm like, I want curry where it's making my nose drip.
He's wild. Anyways, back to what we're talking about here. We just went off in random city as usual. This guy, it's like spice. It's got the flavor of spice, but not the temperature hurts your tongue spice.
Yeah, it definitely
It's just
doesn't.
flavorful.
Right.
Yes.
It like doesn't.
And he
kick.
likes spice.
It doesn't. I wouldn't say it kicks, but it has the flavor like that you get
Like
before the kick.
Yeah, like a zing. It's got a little zing, but
zing?
that's it. Zing zing.
Zing, 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 zing.
Are there any Big Brother fans out there? Because that just made me think of Zing.
Oh wow! Throwing
We
it back.
haven't watched Big Brother in years. Anyways, back on track. So I wanted to tell you what else happened. So after expanding my horizons with my breakfast, then towards the middle of the day, I was getting a little peckish, and I decided, let's make myself a little snack. Okay? I had non-dippers in the freezer, and those you can just pop in the air fryer for like 2 minutes from frozen, and they'll pop back up to life like little daisies, you know? So I put that on a plate, spread a little cottage cheese on it. You could also use burrata. My burrata was moldy, so I had to throw it away. Okay?
What?
Yeah.
Did you just buy that?
No, I did, but I guess those have very short windows because it expired. Well, it said Best Buy June 5th. So usually Best Buy on dairy products usually have like a week or two after the fact.
Not that.
Not that, John. I was about to spread it and I saw. So anyways, I had to switch lanes. I was originally going to do non-dipper, burrata, the hot honey, balsamic glaze, and a sprinkle of sea salt. But I had to switch directions and instead do non-cottage cheese, same vibe, you know, hot honey, balsamic glaze, and a sprinkle of sea salt. I used the red Aloha salt, I think is how to say it. It was so good, you guys. I think if you needed to have like a very simple appetizer out for people, you could just make a whole tray of those and your friends would love you. They would nominate you for friend of the decade.
I mean,
it would happen.
Your friends better love you anyways.
That's true. You deserve unconditional love from your friends. Then what happened was I was on a train. I was on a hot honey train. And I said,
choo-choo,
I got hungry again. What did I make the last time? Oh, okay. No, yes.
Wow.
So
Zing.
so all of a sudden I was like, so that happened midday, okay? So I had that like with my lunch as like a little snack. I just had like 3. It was just a little bit. Then around like 4, I got like weirdly hungry. I don't usually get hungry. So I was like, I don't want to have something like heavy. I didn't want to do like something like bread or whatever, but I bought these white cheddar and caramelized onion chicken burgers at Costco. And what I did was I put a bed of spinach down. Then I put one of the chicken burgers. Then I spread some Laughing Cow cheese on it. Then I did, again, the balsamic glaze and then the spicy honey sauce and the sofrito blend seasoning from Trader Joe's. And it was phenomenal. It was like almost like a little bit of a salad, but it's just something about this honey, you guys. And if you happen to have the Trader Joe's balsamic glaze as well, they're meant to be together. They are meant to be. Their wedding theme would be meant to be. It would be a mint themed wedding. Meant to be. Okay? Anyways, that's that. I think that's enough about the hot honey. I think it's enough.
Yeah. You know how I know you're Portuguese?
Because I talk with my hands. When I was editing...
I wish the camera was just a little back because your hands were going...
We're just going crazy.
Going wild.
I was editing something and like my hands were like a little bit off the... You know what I mean? But you could kind of see them coming up every once in a while. You know?
I love the passion.
So passionate. All right, so we are doing a Danish princess pastry. From now on, it's going to be known as the Rapunzel braid because that's what it looked like.
Oh!
You know?
That's a great... Yeah, that did look like that.
This is the piece. Apparently, John and I both have to share this. He served us, and he...
Well, I made more.
Yeah. Well, we have other stuff we have to try for a different video.
It was $3.50 for 2 minutes.
2 to 4, it said, but we were very scared because of the last time when I burnt the... Whatever that one was. That was also a Danish pastry from Trader Joe's. People informed me, so I'm gonna share the knowledge with you guys because I appreciate the people that took the time to tell me. I did not know this. My brain thought this. I'm preheating the oven, right? It's coming up to temperature, so I can just get the party started already because it's at like 100 degrees. I'll just stick the product in there and just let it come up and then pull it out. It burnt, and people told me in the comments, thank you, that the oven actually is at a higher temperature, so like your bulbs are like burning bright.
Okay.
You know, and so it burnt it because it's not at 100 degrees, it's at like aggressive degrees, and it burnt the thing. So if you didn't know, maybe I'm the only person in America that didn't know besides John. No. John also didn't know. And I say America because it's Celsius other places, right?
Yep, you're right. But
the preheat function probably works the same whether it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I think it would benefit from? It's a little hot honey.
There's a little piece, put it on.
You should try it. I preferred the last one we tried. It was like
the Kringle?
Remember, no, not the Kringle. It was like a cinnamon. Remember cinnamon?
Oh yeah, that's
cinnamon. It had like the crystallized sugar on it.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Wow, we're bouncing. You look like Spencer. Spencer, our middle son, he loves to dance, and it's so cute. There you go. Go yourself a piece. Whoa! I just got kicked in the face. I put a generous teaspoon on it. That was aggressive. Wow. Good morning.
I don't know what's funnier, your facial reaction or the kick in the face.
I got kicked in the face. It was like a donkey just kicked me. Whoa. Imagine having to live with me every day, you guys.
It's amazing. I live life with
constant entertainment.
That's
like me with our kids, you know. They are constant entertainment, those 3 children.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But your commentary for anything going on throughout the day just makes it that much better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a scary place inside my head, okay? Anyways, so that kind of reminds me just of like a cheese Danish, basically. Or like,
yeah, I feel like it's just
nothing
like
I liked the other one better because it had a cinnamon swirl through it and then like crystallized sugar throughout. So there was like a lot of texture.
Yeah.
And different taste happening, but that I feel like is more appropriate for like breakfast because it's not overly sweet. All right, so anyways, that wraps up the taste test there. Have you guys tried anything at Trader Joe's? Did any of you guys get those mini cooler bags? Because let me tell you this, I was like, Cait, you don't need a cooler bag that serious. And I saw it was like, because the stores in California always get it first and then it kind of like goes across the country, and we're all the way in Florida, so it takes a little while to get to us. The California stores sold out in like 10 minutes, and they were doing like limits per customer and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't care about a cooler bag that badly. But my best friend wanted one, and I was like, well, we're near Trader Joe's, I'll just run in. The cashier told me that their store limited to only 1 per person, and it's still sold out by 11 a.m.
Which is wild.
And you know what's so funny is the cashier was sitting there and telling me about how there's people on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok that go to Trader Joe's and shop at Trader Joe's and show off what they buy. And I was sitting there like, yeah, hi, it's me. And she's like, the power of social media is crazy because these things sell out because there's people on social media that talk about our products. So then bunch of people come down and buy it. And it was just funny because I didn't want to be like, oh, hi, it's me. I have a channel. Like that just felt like so awkward. So I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. Wow, that's cool. So, anyway, so yeah, our store sold out by 11 a.m. But they did announce that in August, there's going to be 2 other colors. This round, I want to say they had like a hot pink, a turquoise, and a yellow or something. And then in August, they're going to have like a red and a green. So,
but it's just an insulated
it's just a
bag.
Cooler bag that says Trader Joe's.
What's weird is
this is how supply and demand works. Like,
was it 6 years ago when we bought ours?
Well, no, that's a different one.
Oh,
so
sorry.
6 years ago, I bought a like hot pink. It was in my last Trader Joe's haul. Hot pink, very large insulated bag for like $9.99, and it was there all summer long. It didn't go out of stock. Yeah. It was there, and it's been there consistently every year. I always see it, and I didn't need one because we already had it. Well, my best friend asked me to send her one this time, so that's why I bought it recently, and it was not that big of a deal. Picked it up. I posted a picture on Instagram, and one of my friends was like, can you get me one? They're going for $100 on Mercari. They're $9.99 inside Trader Joe's stores, but apparently those sold out because of Instagram, even though they're there every year. That's like they've never had a supply issue before, but the demand went up because so many people were talking about it like it was like this exclusive product. It is wild.
What blows my mind, okay, is Trader Joe's literally put these out for convenience of when you buy groceries that day to put them in that bag to drive home.
That's what the gram does, man. It's the gram, wild. The TikToks, and the YouTubes. You know?
Today's day and age is wild, and here we are.
I mean, what if I sell out Trader Joe's about the hot honey? You know, what if I do that right now?
What if you cause the hot honey trend?
Maybe there's going to be a hot honey shortage of 2024, and all the roads are going to lead back to Kate Coska. She did this to us.
She did it.
Anyways, all right, you guys. Well, I hope I delivered whatever you were looking for when you clicked on that thumbnail. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, and we hope you have a magical day. Bye.